What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Atruckernamedjay checking in. Whoops. Apologize for the lighting in this video. The lighting's gonna be pretty bad. Let me sink down some. Quick update. Haven't done a video in a little while now. Reason for that was I was going through some real bad tooth pain, man. I think I had a small abscess in my mouth. I don't know for sure, but that's the only thing that I can remember causing that much pain. Whatever it was, it just got too bad to drive with. And I was coming out of I delivered to Detroit, picked up in Connie, I can't think of the name of, up in Michigan. I was headed down to South Carolina, and I stopped right around New Baltimore, Ohio, and it was at that point, man, where I couldn't deal with it, man. I like to think that I have a very high pain tolerance, but that tooth pain, I'm a sissy. I'm 100 with you, man. I'm a sissy. I couldn't take it. Cold weather wasn't helping, and I had tried all the home remedies, peroxide and all that. I had been taking the over-the-counter Advil, and it just nothing was working. So I called up Swift like, hey man, look, we got a situation here, you know. And I took so long to call him because I was gonna wait. I was scheduled to go home in 2 weeks, and I was gonna wait till the end because as a driver, man, you just don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, my tummy hurts or I broke a fingernail, and you know, to me, I just don't want to seem like I'm that driver that's just trying to make an excuse not to work, because I come out here to work. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if I don't work, it ain't like I'm gonna go home. I'm in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I'm still 500 miles away from the crib. You know, so there's no reason why I shouldn't be working, you know, for no BS reason. But, you know, I told Swift and salute to them, man, because once I told them what's going on, and they know that I'm not want to run. I'm actually quite opposite. He called me off the load, got me here to Columbus, Ohio, which is where I dropped the load, and somebody else came, picked it up, I guess took it down to South Carolina, and this was on yesterday. And I got over to the emergency room and was able to get the medication I needed to get this under control. I got some amoxicillin, which was the antibiotic that I needed, and I got some naproxen, Naproxen, both 500 milligrams. I think this is more like this is for like inflammation, I want to say. Yeah. I think this is for like inflammation or something like that. But and then amoxicillin was for the actual let's see. Yeah, that's for the actual infection, whatever. But anyways, got it taken care of. Pretty much been down. I've been down since yesterday afternoon, all day today. They let me do like a 34, even though I didn't do a 34 because I've been moving. Had to go get some stuff for the truck. But I got a load tomorrow picking up out of Groveport. God dog. Groveport, Ohio, taking me to Georgia. And what they also did was they went ahead and moved my home time up a week. So instead of going home in 2 weeks, I'll be going home next weekend, this upcoming weekend, which is dope because I get to catch my son's birthday party. He'll be 3, so that'll be dope. Stay home for about 4 days. Head back out, probably stay out for 2 weeks at that point. Come back on my birthday. And you know, I really don't care about coming home for my birthday, but I just want to come home because I want to get to that mentor class, because the goal is to start training. Makes no sense to me being out here if I'm not going to train, because don't get me wrong, I'm making great money as a solo driver. I mean, in my opinion, my last 2 checks have been over 1,000 gross. One was basically, both of them was, one was like 1,000, right at 1,000. The other was like 1,100. It was like 1,097. And even with this week being kind of, I ain't gonna say a messed up week, but with everything that's happened, once I deliver this load to Georgia, I'll still be able to pull off probably about 900. Plus, I think I'll get my extra $500. They gave me $500 like a sign-on bonus because of me being an experienced driver coming back. So that'll be a decent check to go home on, you know. But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about, man, I know I just gave that long ass update. That took up 5 minutes of the video. So, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update what's been going on, why I haven't been doing videos, because I definitely want to, you know, keep up the videos. I haven't made a video since New Year's Eve when I did my comments of the week. So, I've been doing some thinking, man. You know, and I don't know if it's because I've been sitting still. You know, idle mind is the devil's playground, I guess is the saying. But man, I tell you what, man, I am truly disappointed in myself. It's just so funny when you sit still and you have so much time to think. Sometimes can be a bad thing, because I feel like I should focus more on the things that I've accomplished, but I just can't help but look at all the things that I fucked up, man. And it's just like, God damn, man, I just wish I would have been so much better with my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna brag, but I've made a lot of decent money since I've been out on the road. You know, after about my first year was kind of up and down all around because of my job hopping. But you know, into the beginning of the second year when I came to Swift, December of 2016, and then I started leasing around February, March of 2017. That's when the big bucks, I would say, you know, started rolling in. And I just look back at all that money and the two good things I think that came from that was the Myrtle Beach trip, where I took I ain't gonna say my whole family, but took my family down to Myrtle Beach. We had a ball, and we got that house. And, you know, that was a lot of because of my income, you know what I'm saying, how much I make. But at the same time, man, I just really look at what I should have been able to do with that money. And it's just like, it almost makes me sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always talk about so much, like, you'll hear people saying, I'm chasing the bag, let's get the bag. But it's like, do you really know what you're going to do with the bag when you get it? Like, you know, what is the reason for chasing the bag or chasing the money if once you get it, you just blow it all? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I've done with the money that I have made. It's just like, you know, I look at some of my peers, and I ain't gonna lie, for the most part, I say I'm doing probably better than 75% of my peers. I mean, when I say peers, I mean people my age, people I went to high school with, that I watch on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot. But that other 25%, man, they is leaving me in the dust. And it's like, I don't believe in living a life that you compare yourself to others, but I do kind of try to use others as a measuring stick, because how else do you know? I mean, yeah, if you happy, you happy. But at the same time, like, you want to kind of surround yourself with a certain group of people, you know, versus another certain type. For example, you don't want to hang around a bunch of bums, niggas that's going to clubs, niggas that's got all this materialistic shit but ain't doing nothing. You know, you want to be around the guys who invest in their money, who got real estate, who got multiple businesses, who got plans, who invest in. That's what I'm talking about when I say a measuring stick. And I haven't done that, man. And granted, yeah, I'm still young, but it's just like, at some point, man, it's like put up or shut up. And I do a lot of talking. I mean, that's just what I do. I've always been a long-winded talker. I've always been a guy that just, you know, voicing my opinion is always just, I'm not going to say it's a gift, but it's just what I do. Just always, you know what I mean? But it's just like, God damn, man. It's just like, I got to get better with my money. You know, I'm not going to say that's a resolution or anything like that, but that is definitely a goal going forward, because at this point, I kind of know where I want to be, what I want to do. But none of that shit happens if I can't handle money that comes my way. Like, somebody give me $1,000 right now, and if I can't hold on to that $1,000 for at least a month, or you know what I'm saying, what's the point? Like, what's the point of being out here on the road? Like, you know, and it's kind of like a message to the rookies or the people who are going to come into trucking, because there's a lot of great money that you can make out here. But that shit means nothing if you have bad spending habits, if you have impulsive spending habits, if you have poor money management. That shit gonna be gone as soon as you get it. And you gonna get a $1,200 check, and the next week you're gonna be taking out an advance for $100, wondering where your $1,200 then went to. And it can go to numerous places. I'm not just talking about spending money on the road. I'm talking about unnecessary bills back home, cable bills. Like, fuck a bundle. I just got rid of my Cox bill because I had a bundle with a house phone that we never used, cable with fucking 500 channels that we only watch maybe 20 of them, if that. And yeah, we use the internet. So I got rid of that shit, man. I feel like it's not about the money you make, it's about the money you keep. And you can't keep no money if you keep letting your emotions and impulses dictate on how you spend it. And that's what I've been doing. And that's why I'm where I'm at now, to the point where I've got almost 2 years of experience in driving trucks. But I'm looking at my bank account and I'm looking at like, I'm okay, but I could be a lot better. And I realize it now at 26, but I don't want to be sitting here at 36 doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not rushing to do the lease op thing. That's why I'm not rushing to, lease fleet owner and all that. I'm not in a rush to do that shit because I'm not ready for it mentally with my money. I can honestly admit that. I need to work on putting my money in, figuring out the whole I'm not the most financial educated person, which is why I put people in my corner who are, i.e. a D-Raj, or i.e. listening to a David Ramsey, or talking to my mom who's an accounting manager. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to learn, and I'm just trying to warn you, when you come out here, take care of your money, man. Like, for real. Like, don't make the mistake I made, and you're making all this money, and you acting like a kid in the candy store with $5 in his pocket. You feel like a billionaire. Because when you get that first $1,000 check, when you get that first $1,500 check, when you start leasing a truck and training or whatever, and you get that first $2,000 check, you won't feel like you got a lot of money. But you're going to have to be able to have that conversation with yourself. Like, yo, this ain't my money. Yeah, it's mine, it's in my possession, but is it really mine? Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to put this to the business. I got to put this here. I got to invest this. I got to invest that. And that's the conversation I be having with myself, man. At least I be trying to anyways, but, So that's what's been on my mind today, man, as I've been sitting here healing up with the medicine. And maybe it's the medicine talking. I hope not. But yeah, man, I just want to get better with my money. I just want to learn how to manage my money better. I want to learn how to get the best bang for my buck. Stop acting. My biggest thing for me, impulse, emotions. If I can get that under control, I'm good. I know it for a fact. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with my eating habits. Impulse. Oh, man, it's Taco Bell. Oh, man, it's Golden Corral, whatever. If I get the impulse under control, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that's been on my mind. Little corny video to put out. But, yeah, man. Think about it. As always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, truck, and I'm gone.